Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thomas Forrester's rejection from the rearmost Forrester-Logan drama feels like a mistake. Thomas surely needs to be on oil for this, so it'd be nice to see him make a big comeback. Whether Matthew Atkinson reprises the part or B&B brings on a recast rather, Thomas could eventually demete the picture. It'd be nice to see Thomas play a crucial part in a new plan designed to take back control of the company. Since the Forresters believe Hope Logan has so important influence over Carter Walton, that could be pivotal. Steffy Forrester and Ridge Forrester have constantly criticized Hope for manipulating Carter into this LLC preemption. By that sense, Hope should be suitable to talk Carter into surrendering control, too. What if Thomas returns with a sneaky docket and seduces Hope with a thing in mind? Thomas might pretend his engagement to Paris Buckingham is out and act like he just couldn't truly get over Hope. Maybe Thomas could pull Hope closer and try to make her believe they still have a future as a couple, one where they raise Douglas Forrester together in Los Angeles. Hope has missed Douglas terribly, so Thomas could take advantage of that. Perhaps Thomas could also move Hope that he's done caring about marriages and just wants her by his side, no marriage commitment necessary. Although Hope has fallen for Carter, there's not a lot of substance when it comes to their love. B&B hasn't done much to vend suckers on Carter and Hope as a pairing, so it'd be easy to buy the idea that Hope still wants Thomas deep down. Thomas might hope that if he steals Hope's heart again, he can move her to manipulate Carter into subscribing control back over to the Forresters. The plan could be to lock everything in and also leave Hope when it's done. Of course, the situation could get messy if Thomas's old preoccupation flares up. Part of Thomas may always be hung up on Hope, so that could complicate effects if he comes back for a fake temptation plot. Our prognostications allude that the Forresters will inescapably find a way to fight back, so could Thomas be part of the equation? Would you like to see Thomas return his family in LA and make some big moves against Hope? Effects at Forrester Creations have gotten way out of hand. Still, Thomas Forrester could return to Forrester and help fix this among other effects. What are all the reasons that Thomas needs to return? Thomas could presumably reason with Hope Logan and move her to walk down from this achievement. Typically, Hope would no way be a part of anything like this no matter who was behind it. Thomas knows this is affecting everyone in the family, and it needs to stop. Thomas was Hope's lead developer, and he could have pulled this apparel line out of the fire. Hope for the future was on fire when Thomas and Hope were working together. Still, effects went upwardly when Thomas moved to Paris. This would not have been an issue if Thomas had returned to design for Hope. Hope isn't in love with Carter, no matter what she says. Hope was with Thomas for months and couldn't tell him that she loved him. Hope hasn't been with Carter for 5 twinkles and suddenly she's in love, and he can do no wrong. If Thomas asked Hope to return to him with no commitment, she'd be in a twinkle. Hope needs her son to come home. Douglas Forrester is living with his father in Paris. Hope actually needs commodity to do since her son isn't there and Carter is feeling that need. However, she'd have much lower time to encourage Carter's intentions if Hope were fastening on her children. Thomas could clearly help to calm down his family while he reasons with Hope. None of this would be if Thomas had been at Forrester. Hope knows how wrong this achievement is, and she needs someone to reason with her. Thomas would be the stylish person to talk with her. Thomas may have been suitable to stop Steffy from ending Hope's line and firing her, because stopgap wouldn't have given John Finnegan an alternate look if Thomas had still been pursuing her. Of course, Finn's attention to Hope is what caused this in the first place. Thomas could save the day by just coming back to LA and Forrester Creations. The Logan ladies are now running the show at Forrester Creations after Hope Logan and Carter Walton managed to pull off quite an achievement. Carter can put whoever he wants in charge and he wants Hope and her family up top. The first order of business for Brooke Logan and Katie Logan is to relieve the company of everything Forrester except the name, which means poor Electra Forrester has to go. The youthful woman is shocked to learn that she's getting fired for no real reason. She has just been doing her job as she was supposed to and doesn't understand how this can be. Read further. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Do the Logans or Forresters have the power? Maybe she needs Will Spencer to step by and talk some sense into his mama. When Katie realizes how important Will likes this girl, she might have a change of heart. She'll also want to keep her son by her side as an FC intern and would worry he'll run and get a job with Bone Bill Spencer at Spencer Publications. Katie just might be Electra's saving grace. Meanwhile, the Forresters aren't about to take a fax lying down. Hope and Carter were so sure that Zend Forrester would be on their side and want to design for Hope for the future, but he was affrighted at what they had done. To that end, he joins forces with the rest of his family to map. There has to be a way of winning the company back from Carter and Hope. Ridge Forrester cannot let Eric Forrester's heritage go like this, and Steffi Forrester Finnegan can't let Hope win. Justin Barber has said there's nothing they can do, but the Forresters aren't about to give up. Maybe it's time for a new fashion challenge to see who should really be in charge. The Forrester Creations preemption forced Brooke to choose between Ridge and her son Hope. Like any good mama, Brooke is siding with her son. Still, Brooke's fidelity to Hope will soon be tested. Brooke understands Hope and Carter's business achievement was wrong. Yet, Ma Logan was quick to defend her son against Ridge's allegations. Brooke's support of Hope bring her big time now that she and Ridge have broken up again. Although Brooke is upset over losing Ridge, it's time to concentrate on business. Since the Forresters walked out, Carter needs help running the company. He'll find support when he appoints Brooke as the CEO of Forrester Creations. With Brooke in charge, she can help Carter in executing his plans. But Brooke's job might beget trouble. Brooke and Carter will spend further time together as they produce a new future for Forrester Creations. The two will bond as they communicate ideas and bandy their particular lives. Since Brooke is agonized over Ridge, Carter will console her and lift her tone regard. Still, Carter's kindness could lead to him and Brooke making a big mistake. Brooke tends to follow her heart when it comes to love. But if she acts on her passions for Carter, she'll betray her son, Hope. Effects will come more complicated if Carter reciprocates Brooke's love. A Brooke and Carter affair would add some excitement to the show. Hope's connections with Carter and Brooke will be impacted, and Forrester Creations will suffer another governance change. Taylor is drooling with Ridge and Steffi at the Sand House. Taylor can't believe what's passing as Forrester Creations has been Ridge and Steffi's life. She notes Eric and Stephanie's heritage handed a huge benefit to the Logan family. Steffi thinks everything that's passing is a pathetic reason to mess with Ridge and steal some power. Taylor can't believe Carter vended Ridge out, and Steffi notes it was because of Hope. Taylor thinks Brooke should be frightened by the entire situation. Ridge says he allowed. They would each be on the same runner as she sloped him off. Steffi pipes up saying everything is always about Hope and no Bone. Is willing to push back. Taylor agrees and tells Ridge she's glad he came over and says no Bone on his platoon will let him down. She thinks the life he chose with Brooke always leads to pain. She leans in and lays it on thick, saying she and Steffi are there to support him. With that, Taylor pulls him in for a huge clinch. As they clinch, Taylor smiles at her son, who nods in acceptance.